In 2024, our partners at OpenTheBooks.com have broken some big stories here on Fox 45, whether it's been the foreign funding of Johns Hopkins University, the chronic absenteeism in city public schools, or the war on transparency in city government. Adam Andrzejewski, CEO and founder of OpenTheBooks.com, joins us now and is breaking down those results. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Tom.
I want to start first with Johns Hopkins. You found foreign gifts and grants from Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, were more than $100 million just into Hopkins. So what did the countries get when they gave them all this money?
Well, they got joint partnerships with, for instance, Saudi Arabia and the UAE based in Abu Dhabi. So you've got Johns Hopkins, they're world-class medical care. And so these foreign entities are piggybacking off of that expertise, creating joint partnerships with Johns Hopkins to bring medical care back to their countries. And look, Tom, this begs a question. Johns Hopkins is organized as a public charity to serve the public. So when they expand, why are they expanding overseas into these Middle Eastern countries and not, for example, expanding services right there in Baltimore, a city who has real needs?
I mean, that's great. The city's not giving them $100 million, just giving them a couple of tax breaks here and there.
Yeah, so we're following the money at OpenTheBooks.com, and it raises a lot of questions. Are these public institutions, have they gamed the tax code? Johns Hopkins gets a tremendous amount of money on federal contracts and grants from U.S. taxpayers. They've got a massive endowment that they don't, by and large, pay taxes on. And when they expand, they're going overseas, providing additional services right here.
Adam, let's change this a little bit more then about your request for open records here from the city of Baltimore. I know you've filed them a lot. You do it all across the country, but let's talk about Baltimore in particular. What's the outcome?
Yeah, well, since January, Tom, we're 1 for 12 on our open records request with the city and with the schools. With the city, we're actually 0 for 8. And these are key records. For example, how much paid time off has been accrued at taxpayer liability into these quote-unquote PTO bank accounts. How many city vehicles are owned? We want the spreadsheet on that. We want to know how much they're even driven and for how many work miles every single year versus personal miles. Things like the contract. The retired chief over at the Baltimore Convention Center made $418,000 in her last year. We wanted her contract and we're denied.
Adam, we're out of time right now, but we'll get to that chronic absenteeism in Baltimore the next time we talk. Thank you so much for keep pursuing to try and get those open public records and hold our city leaders accountable. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks.